bring 'em out, bring 'em out, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. It's hard to yell when the in your mouth.
Come on.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
Hey.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
Yeah.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
Hey.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
VIP coming live from the VIP. Heard the nightlife, lost life without me. Both feds in the state wanna see by me. The whole city got pissed, heard he got 3. That other rapper got it, but shouted he not me. Who set the city on fire soon as he got free? The king back now, don't even know how to act now. Hit the club, get before I sat down. Still ballin', money stacked tall in the shack now. Still push a button to let the roof on the lag down. I'm on the road doing shows, put my Mac down. Mississippi to Philly, Albuquerque to Chat Town. I got the crowd yelling,
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
hey, all my hot girls yelling,
Bring 'em out, bring 'em
hey,
out.
all the dope boys yelling,
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
hey, front to back they yelling,
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
hey, to get with other southern rapper hooded than this. I got rich and I'm still in a hooligan clique. You be rapping by, I'm moving the bricks. You talk about, now we're doing it, prick. You in the face, you gon' be suing me quick. If I catch another case, I know it truly be missed. So I'ma keep a cool head, stay out of the news headlines, and show these other rappers it's bedtime. It's clear to see that I'm ahead of my time. I cop the chromed out, hard top career with a shine. I got some time, they ain't I get better with time. Who got them flow in a live show? All the dope boys yelling,
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
hey, front to back they yelling,
Bring 'em out, bring 'em
hey,
out.
and your friend and play a little 2-on-2. If you do half of what I do, then you'll be hitting the deck. I got to get some respect. I'ma make it hard.
Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Prime Time on EA Sports. As the work week kicks off tonight, another week of football comes to an end with a Monday Night Prime Time contest between the Baltimore Ravens and the Philadelphia Eagles. Couple of teams here who began the year with wins. Let's see who can make it 2-0 as off we go in week 2. Chooses to bring this one out. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go. All right.
First carry now. This is Bashal Tutu. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
They'll go again here with Tutu. And he's able to stay on his feet through that run, at least until the tackle stops him. He picked up close to 4.
Simpson. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 36-yard line.
Second down here to Tutu. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up 3rd down. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
Here we go, son.
Fields on 3rd. Knocked away, and that's incomplete. Opening drive has arrived at 4th down. So they couldn't throw for it on 3rd down, and as a result, they're headed off the field earlier than expected on their opening series.
Keeping them off the scoreboard, well, that's already a win defensively. Not letting them even cross midfield, that's the cherry on top.
And he drives this one into the pouring rain. Space, left sideline, and he's off to the races. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive.
Touchdown, Ravens.
Well, he is one of those players, Brock. We've seen teams sometimes kick away from him, and it's because of his ability to turn any punt return into six.
Some of these elite returners, Kate, they just have a vision that's different. They can see things happening before the rest of us, and then you've got to have that elite explosiveness as well to go punch it in for six.
So after giving up the punt return score, Brock, let's see if they can answer on a different type of return. Return starts from the goal line. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Eagles getting ready. Here comes first and 10.
Here we go.
Off play action. It's Fields. Escapes the pocket. Now he takes it. And we get him out just before he can move those chains, Barker. It's a gain of 9 on first down.
Well, once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running lane. Just a little bit of room, just a little bit of air in the pocket. He found one of those two, but the defense swarms towards him and denies him the other.
The entire playbook is open here, Brock. It is second and inches. Play action, Fields. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right. First time this game they've looked to him. And now it's third and short.
I like that right there, Kate. Early in this game, show your cards. Double this guy. They know his ability, his reputation. Make somebody else beat you.
Here we go.
Fields now on third. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And now they're left with fourth and short.
An early deficit means you lose the runway to slowly get your offense up to speed. This offense got to get going. And that incompletion won't help.
On their own side, but only need an inch or two here, so they're going for it.
Here we go. Johnson.
Here we go, fourth down. It's Fields. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
First and 10 at the 36.
Throwing on first down. Fields. Broke him out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Looking for his wide receiver there. And we'll see what they do here on second down.
Even the best of them can be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Here's second and 10 now from the 36.
Here we go. 19 winning. Here we go. Tonight.
They run it with Saquon Barkley. This is ahead for about 5. Jalen Walker firing over to take him down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Third down and 4 now. This is the 7th play in this drive.
Here we go.
Shotgun snap to Fields. Complete beyond the marker. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
First and 10. Here's Fields. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete.
You know, that's one of those situations you want to get you back in space. So you accomplish that. Unfortunately, you don't make anything happen because you don't bring the ball in cleanly.
Here we go. 319, 319. Hey, Ken. All right.
Off the play fake, it's Fields. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
This is a tough spot to be in. It's third and very long.
Here we go. Press. 58. You see that? All right.
Third and long for him here. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game. And that brings up fourth and long.
Tendencies tend to show themselves, Kate, and really come to life on third downs. Right? They want to go to their best receiver. Defense knows it. They know that tendency. They double it, and they make the play.
It's a nice running on that return. He gets it up past the 35.
At their own 37-yard line.
Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens set it up 1st and 10. There's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Another run for Henry. A lot of space ahead. Oh, he drops a cut to the right sideline. And he will carry this across for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens take a 13-0 lead. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think... touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game, but starting out, we all welcome the quick score.
Yeah, not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cards shown just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy, and they found pay dirt. A lot of mystery still to come with what they're going to do schematically. A lot of answers have to be found defensively.
Going after up and good by McPherson. And the Ravens drive out to an early 14-0 lead. The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. From his own end zone, here we go. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
At their own 21-yard line.
Philadelphia settled and ready. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
On the give, it's Tootin. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive. Working quickly here.
At the 27-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Play action now. It's Fields. He just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Quarterback of his renounce, Kate, I'm not surprised at all to see him throw it into double coverage early. And that incompletion, well, it's just going to fuel his confidence that much more to keep forcing it.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Here we go.
Fields out of the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be touchdown as he gets him enough to pick up the first down. Offense up to the line fast. Tootin gets it from the gun. He hits the lane perfectly for an 8-yard pickup. It's second down. Offense in the hurry up here. Out of the shotgun, Fields. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Man, I get it. If any of their pass catchers have what it takes to beat double coverage, it's him. The kids would say, he's him. That defense knew it. That's why they doubled him and knocked it away.
Still going inside the 35. He does it. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles reach pay dirt for the first time this game. It's a Justin Fields touchdown. My partner up here is pumping his fist after that one. That is how you run an option as a quarterback. Good read to hang on to it and do it himself.
Yeah, because I could never do that, not even close. But when the defense overplays and you run that option, you get that good 2-on-1, more times than not, they will commit to the more dangerous guy, the running back. But you leave a lane, this quarterback can do some damage as well.
They don't get this snapped in time. This is going to back them up. So that penalty declines. They're happy enough stuffing that last play at the line for no gain. They'll try the extra point one more time. A good play in the rain there. The extra point flies through. And the Eagles chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Chooses to bring this one out. Escapes the defender. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10. Henry gets it here to start the drive. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
From the gun, Jackson. Not a man, it's Dante Thornton Jr. They talk about a good gain when they needed it. So that's 13 on 2nd down. Now only a yard to go here on 3rd. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Complete to Henry on the check down. And he's going to have this down to the 42-yard line. Give him 24 on that play. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down.
24-yard gain on the play. 1st down, Ravens.
Out of the gun, Henry. We're through one on Monday Night Primetime. It's the Ravens flying to an early lead. We'll return to the link right after this. Back at beginning of the 2nd quarter, Ravens in possession. They're looking down to 2nd and 9. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Into a crowd, and the ball intercepted. Kicked out by Quinyon Mitchell. And the Eagles are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
Jackson's pass intercepted. The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
First down now, ball at the 33.
Here we go, Scott. Go.
They fake the handoff. Now Fields. He's going to loft one deep to the left. This is brought in at the 15. And this gets the whole way down to the 11-yard line.
Look at the touch he put on that throw down the field. That was a masterpiece. He was the artist behind it, laying it in the perfect spot to create the big play.
Hand off to Tootin. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Inside give here for Tootin. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Offense in the hurry up here. On third down, here's Tootin. And he barrels across for the touchdown. The Eagles pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Those defensive coaches got to be hot, Brock. That was a touchdown that shouldn't have happened. That tackle should have ended it.
You try bringing down one of these NFL running backs in this case.
Okay, touche, partner.
They see that goal line. They smell that goal line. It is no sure thing to try to bring down one of those forces before they find pay dirt.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. He's going to return it from a yard or two deep. Now bottle him up just as he gets it to the 30. Baltimore offense to the line now. First and 10.
Yo. Sit on.
Play action now with Jackson. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive downfield. I love the call. I love pushing the ball down the field. But the windows in the throwing lanes aren't there long. And it only takes a little bit for a throw to be off.
180. Sit on. 180. Sit on.
Throwing again is Lamar. Completed over the middle. A little taken down after he advances this up to about the 43. Give him 13 on that play. And that's going to be a Baltimore first.
Hey, Alpha, sit on. Sit on. 180. Ready, shot.
Lamar now from the gun. And he put everything he's got behind it. This is caught inside the 15. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens take a second quarter lead. Extra point added on by McPherson. And the Ravens break that tie and now lead by 7. Kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. From his own end zone, here we go. Moves away from one. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. First call here coming from the shotgun.
Here we go, son. 551, 551, 12, go.
Tootin with it. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point. Run lost him a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11.
Don't jump. Ready? Up. 319. Ready? Right.
A pistol snap. Fields. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Jair Brown has it. And the Ravens will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
Hey, listen, when you're throwing down the middle of the field, you have got to be crystal clear in your vision. There are so many defenders that can get into those zones. That might be a case of the QB there trying to do a little bit too much and certainly didn't see the defender who comes up with a big interception.
He'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain.
Hey, middle.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the Eagles' 23-yard line.
This is Henry on 2nd. Dodges another stop. And he's going to take this down to the 11-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Hey. Come on. You are X. Come on.
Going to the ground again on first. And they take this in for the score. The Ravens parlay the interception into points. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
That one splits the uprights. And the Ravens double their lead to 14. The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. And he'll take a knee in the end zone for a touchback.
1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
Here we go. Go.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Big strike here to Williams. And he's all the way across midfield down inside that 45-yard line.
21 yards. That's good for the Eagles.
First down throw for Fields. And he's just going to hook this one into about row C there. Some lucky fan. And all in a heck of a souvenir.
Everybody wants to play quarterback until a play like that. Almost no resistance off the ball and the defense ready to maul you. It was all he could do to get rid of it before he gets just clocked.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
Fields throwing here. Wow, very quick throw, but they couldn't connect. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. And I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, you get more interceptions.
Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. Nate Wiggins has got it. They've helped them get this early lead, Brock, and they are just continuing to do their part to try to push this game further out of reach.
Yep, stepping on the gas. That's twice in a row now. Interceptions the last 2 drives. Now this offense has an opportunity to continue to build the momentum and build on this lead.
And that's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up 2nd and 2.
That is just... great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable second down.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on second down. Putting a receiver in motion. Now here's Lamar. To the left side and wheeled in by Wilson. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38.
180! 180! Finish up! UAA. No, we changed it. Finish up! Shut up!
First down. Here's Lamar. Makes the catch, but does not do it in bounds. It looks like he came down on that sideline. Second down coming up.
The best of the best, they just have this intuition, Kate. They know where the boundary is without looking. This receiver's not quite at that level yet. He lost track of where he was, and he brought it in. Out of bounds.
After the incompletion, still at the 38, it's 2nd and 10. From the gun, a run for Henry. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
A gain of 1 brings up 3rd down and 9.
It's not! To what? 180!
To the air on 3rd and long. Finds him over the middle. Ooh, and he is cracked at the tail end of that play. Good hit, but sure would love for it to have come earlier. So he gets forward a bunch and gets him the first down. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. You keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. They send a man in motion. Throwing now on 1st down. It's Jackson. Brought in right side. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
The tackle made back at his own 49.
Finish up! Come on! 180! Yeah.
Lamar back to throw. Got a lock behind this one. Downfield it goes. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
180! 180!
Lamar throwing again. Chased out to his right. He's going for it himself. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. A pickup of 17. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
It may not show up as much on the old stat sheet, just a short little QB run, but what that does, Kate, is so important. Keeps that defense honest, and in particular, those defensive linemen, those cleats in the ground, they're not just coming after you in the pocket. Now they've got to think about you as a runner as well.
And this one falls incomplete. Still 17 seconds left to play.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
Finish up! 32.
Jackson now on 3rd. That's complete. Here's Thornton. And he's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone. Brock inside the 15. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that's going to be a Baltimore first.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about 2 things. Separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw before he breaks. That's the trust. And then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now. On second down, here's Henry again. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Now just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense. And they can try for some points going into the break. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. Only 2 seconds left in the half, so on comes the field goal unit. Pretty automatic look for him from the left. McPherson's kick is good. And just before halftime, Brock, they're able to add 3 to their advantage. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. All set for the kickoff. From well into the end zone, he's going to bring this out. They stop him right as he gets up past the 15. Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10. Third quarter starts with a run from Henry. And he will get to that 30-yard line before they stop him. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
Run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
First and 10. Here's Jackson. Got his man. It's the rookie from K-State. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that's good for a Ravens first down. They get to Henry on the inside handoff. And he's able to stay on his feet through that run, at least until the tackle stops him. He picked up close to 4. They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6 at the 45-yard line.
Hey, come on.
Now Jackson. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39. On first down, Jackson. This one's going to hit the ground. Incomplete. He's looking for his running back there. Going to send him back to the drawing board now for 2nd down.
That's just simply one of those situations, Kate, where I think you and I got to tip our cap to the defense. Really took away everybody. There was no outlet, and only an incompletion could be had.
So it's 2nd and 10 now. Ball still at that 39-yard line. Here's Jackson to throw. Gonna let this one fly deep downfield. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up. Well, he already has himself one interception in his game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
Turning to Henry on 3rd. Makes the tackle. He's not going to be denied. And they are set up excellently. This is down to the 18. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains. Offense is set. 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
From the red zone now. Pass it down close. And in for McPherson at the point after. Bad weather doesn't affect that extra point. It's good. And the Ravens make it a 24-point ball game. The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. From a couple of yards deep, this is going to come out. Things going well so far. Past midfield, and he's got space. A field-flipping effort there as he's brought down on the opposite side of the 50.
Well, at this point, they're going to take points any way they can get them, and that includes on special teams. He's had a ton of kicks sent his way, a bunch of returns today, and he nearly made him pay with that one.
Taking on 1st and 10. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down around the line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12.
Back to throw. Here's Fields. Oh, no, they get him yet again. And the Ravens will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Well, no doubt they envisioned that as the start of a second-half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series.
Not the way you needed to start the half.
Ryan Mann, he's in the clear. Shoves him off. And he's got this one down to the enemy 35 before they force him out. A pickup there of 39. And that's going to be a Baltimore first.
Hey, look, Kate, you can't just ask one tackler to go mano-a-mano and stop this guy. You got to have the cavalry coming. One guy makes a hit, the others are there to clean up and pile on, because one-on-one, he's going to run right through you.
This is thrown towards a defender instead, man. He's the one who makes a play on the football. That's not what this offense wants. Incomplete on 1st down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Now they send them back in motion right. From the gun, Jackson. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down. And that right there is about the best you can hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and two guys can't stop one.
Into traffic, complete! And we might be close to this lead growing again. That play gives him a 1st and goal. Double coverage deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
Again, it's Jackson to the air. Throws off the rip, but it's incomplete.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
No, we change it.
Receiver in motion. He's headed right. Lamar off to play fake. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that brings up 3rd and goal.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Jackson has it, 3rd and goal. And he's going to score a touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. When you reach the status that he has around the league, Brock, well, we all at this point expect him to be making plays like this when he's targeted down near the end zone.
Yeah, I think the best thing I can say about this dude is he makes it look easy a lot of the time. And this game, trust me, is never easy. It speaks to how well he plays this position.
McPherson at the point after. Extra point sent in through the rain. And the Ravens grow their lead yet again. The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. They'll bring it out from the middle of the end zone. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Eagles getting ready. Here comes first and 10. Off the play fake, it's Fields. Pressure coming, and they take him down. Defensive line fast.
Brings up second and 17 at the 16-yard line.
Second down again to Tootin. And they shove him out before he can get upfield. Third down coming up.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, they got him tackled behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
Here we go.
Fields now, third and long. That's caught for the first. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
First down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Running here with Tootin. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
They'll go again here with Tootin. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Call it 1 yard there, so consecutive 1-yard runs brings up third and 8.
Brings up third and 8.
Here we go. Turn, Bo, turn. Tonight.
Throw here, third down. Finds his back. Here's Barkley. And they get stuffed. He is knocked backwards on the play. That makes it fourth down.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
A full quarter to go, but they feel like they got to make their move now. They are going for this.
Here we go. Tonight.
Not fourth down. Fields. He puts some air under it deep down the left. And they'll turn it over on downs. As that pass comes up empty, and off the field they go.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
And he manages to find a little traction on that search field as he fights forward for a couple. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up second and 8.
Brings up second and 8.
Hey, sit on! Sit on! Sit on!
Running once more with Henry. It's a great extra effort to keep that run going for a nice gain. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward.
First down.
So first and 10 now from the 30.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Another run for Henry. And this hasn't been a common side out of him tonight, but the defense wins this rep. He's limited to no gain on the carry. All right, we've reached the final quarter of Monday Night Prime Time. It's their football, and with that type of lead we've got on the scoreboard, this game pretty close to over. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's second and 9. A draw now. This is Henry. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
A good draw play is like a great kick return. You just set the table and let your elite athlete do his job. Excellent job of selling the pass. The O-line got a body on a body. And these running backs at this level, they know how to make you pay defensively.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. First and 10.
Alpha, sit
Flying down the middle with Henry. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football on defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to and keep them from piling on those yards.
They run it with King Henry. They stop him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
That one felt kind of counterintuitive there, Brock. They load up the line with that extra blocking, and then the run goes out to the edge anyway.
That's right. You put 2 tight ends on the field, yeah, you can live with a stalemate. It's hard to move people in the NFL, but you do not want to go backwards. Get another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach, because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. He'll bring it out from a couple yards deep. Big shot at the end of that run back as he gets it just past the 20.
At their own 23-yard line.
Philadelphia settled and ready. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go. We're good.
On the give, it's Tootin. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a 1st down. Looking quickly here. Inside give here for Tootin. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. And goes to the hurry up here.
5-yard gain on the play. That's good.
1st down, and they go right back to it. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Goes to the hurry-up offense here.
At the 45-yard line.
Hand off to Tootin. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
And a great play is brought to an end as this one reaches the 35-yard line. Working quickly here.
Another Eagles 1st down.
Go.
Tootin with it. And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. Offense up to the line fast.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Off play action, it's Fields. Headed out right. He's keeping it. Moving on into the red zone. And he's all the way down the 10-yard line. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
That's good. For Eagles 1st down. 1st down and goal to go.
And he's able to fight this down to the 2. Second chance at 6 here. It's 2nd and goal. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. It's 2nd and goal.
Hey, Ken. Here we go.
Barkley going to try to smash his way in. And it won't matter in the end, but nevertheless, he's in for the late touchdown. The Eagles making the scoreboard look a touch better. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. Made the right read on the RPO inside the red zone, Brock, and things worked out.
And you know what is so key about these RPOs? It's that mesh point. It's the details right there. Not immediately giving any indication of what they were going to do, and it created, Kate, the slightest of hesitations for the defense. And that slightest opportunity is all he needed to hit the end zone.
You know what? Good for them there. This one's pretty out of hand, but hey, they're still putting in the effort, still putting up points before heading home today.
How do you eat an elephant, Kate?
Ooh, I love that one. One bite at a time.
1 2-point conversion at a time. 8 points at a time. When you're down this big, that's all you could do on your side is just keep on digging and keep on eating bite by bite.
And no dice on this kick. The Ravens recover. He works this to the 38 before going down. Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10. Play action. Here's Jackson. That's caught at the 4. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens keep running away with this.
Quarterback, receiver, yeah, they'll get the credit. Those numbers and those stats, they're theirs. But that play happens, Kate, because the big guys up front give them enough time to make it happen. From one side of the field to the other, bingo.
McPherson at the point after. Got a good play in the rain there. The extra point flies through. And the Ravens continue piling on to this lead. The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. Chooses to bring this one out. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Eagles getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10.
Can't.
Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Their dominance against this ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
With the wrong way on 1st down, Brock. Here comes 2nd and 12.
Don't jump. Ready? Angel, 331.
Play action, Fields. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. And that brings us to the 2-minute warning in Philly. Eagles hoping to do some window dressing in the time remaining. So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
Here we go. Hey, Ken. Move 58. Go.
We'll air it out on 3rd. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
Yep. Right.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
Hey, I get it. It's already over. But go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
He'll put one of the tight ends in motion. Out of the gun, Henry. And he needed his 6 yards to begin this one. We've got 2nd and 4.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. Whereas for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
This is Henry on 2nd. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
It's a gain of a yard.
3rd and just 2 to go.
Down and 2.
Henry's going to try to pick it up. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal. Gotta hurry this to the line.
First and goal at the 3-yard line.
Henry. And the scoring will never end. It's another touchdown. The Ravens continue adding to an insurmountable lead. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. His 3rd of the game on the ground. One after up and good by McPherson. And the Ravens tack on 7 more to their lead.
Eagles 22.
The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. From his own end zone, here we go. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Philadelphia settled and ready. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Going to go with Barkley on the counter. He's going to keep his balance long enough to get ahead for a gain of 5. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first.
A 6-yard pick.
And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. On the ground, Tootin. Papa on the line here on 2nd down, which is only going to make things tougher for this 3rd down coming up. Offense in the hurry up here.
23-yard line.
On 3rd down, here's Tootin. And he's going to get this one to the 36-yard line. Philadelphia going to spend its 2nd timeout. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal. They've got 1st down here from the 36.
First and 10.
Here we go.
Fake the handoff. Now Fields. This is completed downfield to Likely. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. The Eagles decide to spend their 3rd and final timeout. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
March right. Go.
1st and 10. Here's Fields. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. So it'll be 2nd down.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Fields. And this won't be caught. Clock is going to stop. We've got 14 seconds to go. Was Devontae Smith the intended receiver? And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Hey, Mr. Quarterback down there, that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage was waiting for it. QB super fortunate that ball wasn't picked. The incompletion, still pretty good for the defense, too.
He's taken out as he brings it down towards the 10. They pick up 14 yards on that one, and that's good for an Eagles 1st down.
Another Eagles 1st down.
Hey, Karen,
First and 10
Here we
at
go.
the 12-yard line.
331. Alpha.
From the red zone on 1st. And that's incomplete, and it also stops the clock with just 5 seconds left. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So that brings up 2nd down. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know this. It's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't.
And that one hits the ground incomplete. A single second left now on the clock.
He's counting his lucky stars. That one isn't headed the other way right now. That is not the time to challenge double coverage.
All right, one more snap to play here.
Here we go. Blue 58, blue 58, cut. Hey, Chan. Tonight.
One final shot here.